Hello Internet, welcome back to our Apartment Rat series. We are about to hit the road. It's nighttime, but our goal is to head through here and make our way to this other town. What is that? A butcher shop. Um, Honestly, there's really not much that it doesn't matter what we find. All I care about is getting away from our base. We have spent entirely too much time at our base, and it's really starting to be just annoying. I want to explore. I want to loot some stuff. We're gonna head out. Hopefully, we make it through without too many problems. Frame collides with the car's frame. Of course it does. Not used to driving a vehicle. Haven't really done this lately. I do apologize for zooming out. Really kind of need to in order to drive safely. Let's see if we can hit the Beetle's frame. Okay. See if we can get through here without too much of a hassle. Oh my goodness. Okay. See if we can get through here. Okay, well, I know I'm being quiet, but there's a lot more on the road here than I expected there to be. The rear of our vehicle is probably torn up something awful. I'm really genuinely embarrassed by how poorly that driving went. I have not driven a vehicle in the game in several months. Hopefully the reinforcement that we did to our vehicle will carry us through some of this. Okay. And really, this is what we wanted. We wanted to break out into an open field so that we're a little bit on the safe side. I'm sorry I got quiet when I was driving through there. Just wasn't really sure what to do. We're going to stop at these bodies. We're going to check our vehicle. And we're going to see if there's anything of value here. So let's immediately get out and check and make sure nothing popped. Thin smoke. No, that's okay. Nothing fell off the vehicle. Let's look. Take a look at things. The Rams are a little damaged. Not sure why they're color-coded the way that they are, but that's okay. They seem to be in way better condition than I thought they would be. Broken security system. A little bit of damage here and there. Cargo space took quite a bit of damage, which is interesting. I'm not sure why in the center of the vehicle it would have taken damage. Maybe I just never repaired it. In fact, a lot of these are damaged. I guess from swinging the rear end, maybe colliding on this side. Although I just don't understand why the boards and frames would be in perfect condition, but all this would be damaged. We are going to take care of that pretty much immediately. Hopefully, I'm embarrassed. I just haven't done it in a while. No idea where that came from. Spitter zombie to the north. Okay. Please, I would prefer if you spat again before I engaged you. You're not spitting? Okay, so now we'll fight it. Stop. Yep, stop. Of course I smashed the corpse like an idiot. So we're going to transfer this to our feet and then butcher it. That's my mistake. I always forget and end up smashing them. Anything of value? No. We're going to leave our headlights on, I guess, so we can see. Actually, this is just going to make us a beacon for everything around us. So we're going to go ahead and turn off the headlights. Hopefully not too much comes by. And we're just going to do like a basic grid style search here for the remains. Because I'm not sure where they would spawn or how they would spawn. So we're just going to go a little bit at a time. Caffeine pills. I'm not really sure what body drop this is. Okay, so it's a drug one. I was hoping for the scientist. Maybe we could find a science ID card, but that's okay. Drug drop is not terrible. Lots of materials. Although we never use heroin in the game. I can't think of any good reason why I would ever use that. but we will, of course, pick it up. Shotgun arm CBM. Concealed in your left arm is a surgically integrated one-shot, sawn-off shotgun barrel that pops up upon activation, perfect in a pinch. I don't think I've ever seen that. I've certainly never used it. That's pretty neat, though. Are there any more? I feel like there may be. I think that's probably it. Okay, so we'll head back to the vehicle. Still no daylight. I was hoping if we headed out it would be daylight before we really got very far, but that's okay. So we're going to continue driving. It would be smart to repair now, but the reality is that we can't do that in the dark. And it's not a super priority as long as we can avoid hitting things. So what is this? Hydrangea bush. So let's avoid the bushes if we can. We're going to try to avoid as much of the stuff in the grass as we can. This is the best way to drive, in my opinion. Roads can be pretty cluttered, and in a vehicle this size, it can be a little tricky. So mostly I like driving in these open fields where you can just sort of go slow and avoid the bushes. Why don't we just stop here, since we've reached the town at this point. And we'll just loot some of the nearby houses until the sun comes up and things become a little more easy to navigate. Got some casings here. There was a PR a little while ago that adds a bunch of casings out in the world, just in various locations to make the world seem a little bit more flushed out. We're going to stick by the vehicle just for a couple of turns. Let's turn on safe mode. We'll just wait for a few minutes. Just for a little bit and make sure nothing comes to smash our vehicle. Okay, so let's check out this town a little bit. Oh, so because it's nighttime we still can't really see. This is a candy shop. I guess we'll come in here. Like I said, we didn't bring a ton of food with us, so it never hurts to pick up a little extra food. Sorry for the dialogue. We should save as well. My games crash a lot when I'm traveling. I'm not sure why that is. When it tries to spawn in new vehicles, it crashes a lot, so I probably will be saving pretty frequently. Commentary suffering. Why don't we talk a little bit? I'm not sure why there's bread in a candy shop. I don't know. I'm just not feeling good today. I have a headache. I'm feeling a little nauseous. I ate something. I thought, it would make me feel better to put something in my stomach. It didn't. It, in fact, made it feel a lot worse. I had a hamburger. And a little bit of Dijon mustard, which I should have known better than to put Dijon on an upset stomach. But, it's what I like, so pretty dumb. So what's going on with me? So this weekend, I don't know if you know, but Cataclysm has a Discord. I'm used to the forum. I go to the forum all the time, and I like being on the forum. And I'm not a big fan of Discord. I never really learned how to use it. I was never really a part of the community on Discord. But I checked it out over the weekend, and I've been popping my head in there. I think it's open in the background right now. Just to kind of participate. It's fun to, people have questions, and people, my area of expertise is not so much in the gaming part of it, because I'm not very good at this game. It's more in I kind of know a lot about how to mod and stuff. So I'm hoping, maybe I can help people with that, because that'll give me something that I can, feel good about myself and be like, I helped, hooray, I guess we'll just loot like we were looting any other building. We'll take pretty much everything that isn't nailed down. I think, we're not thirsty. Are we wearing a... We're not wearing a canteen. Okay. I thought we had picked up a canteen at some point. That's okay. I think we'll head back. Why is that yellow? It's old. Okay. Oh, that's the other thing. I wanted to make a fridge or a freezer before I left the base. So, should have thought that through. Because we have a lot of electrical energy coming into our vehicle, and we really don't have an electric engine or anything that requires us to use that electric energy. I thought, why not just throw a freezer in there just so we could store things. And in that example in my head, I specifically thought of pizza. So that's a little bit silly of me that I forgot. And drop our water on this pile, our beverages on this pile, and then our food. Does, you know, I'm not sure if zoning works in a vehicle. Why don't we try? We'll do ammo because it's right here. Ammo right here. Bind this zone to the cargo part. Okay, so it does work. Okay, so I've bound this spot to be the unsorted pile. We'll just drop all this stuff that we just picked up, and we will sort it into the cargo space. So is there anything on the ground? There's not anything on the ground. Great. We also got a new book or two. Break a leg, just the one. Okay, that's fine. We're going to head out. We're going to continue looting until the sun comes up. Then we will travel a little more. When the sun comes up, we'll see much more of this town, and we'll kind of get an idea of where we want to go. Grappler, not really a concern as long as you're alone, is what I was going to say. 2 ferals, 2 regular zombies. Not a great situation. Now, we shouldn't be grabbed. The bite wound feels really deep. Of course it does. I'm not sure. Let's look at our messages. Zombie tries to grab you as well, but you bat it away. The zombie bites your torso. The feral runner bites your torso. So we were never... Someone on the forum recently said that you can only be getting a deep bite from a creature that you are grappled by. This is obviously not true. We were grappled by the grappler. Yeah, we were grappled by the grappler, but the feral zombie bit us deeply, which I thought ferals couldn't bite anyway. So that's a little disappointing. And I'm a little irritated that I was misinformed about when you can get a deep bite. So... Not super happy about that. Let's catch our breath. Yeah, why didn't it prompt me before? Isn't it supposed to prompt you when you spot them regardless of safe mode? So that's a little irritating as well. Anything, nothing, anything. Take the matches and the snacks. Smash everything up. And then wait. Oh, our stamina's fine. Okay. Anything. So nothing really interesting on them. A little disappointed with that whole turn of events, but it's not anything that's going to destroy us. We'll take this quiver. Not really. We're crouching for some reason. Not really much interesting here. I guess there's a top hat. Are we wearing? We're not wearing. We're wearing the turnout trousers. We forgot to take off our rain clothes. I was, when we were fighting, I was like, man, this is a little bit more work than it used to be. So we're going to go do that immediately. We'll disinfect while we're up here as well. Really don't need the rain gear. Medicines over here. We will activate the disinfectant. Disinfect our wound immediately. You use your disinfectant. Didn't work. 95% chance. You don't expect any improvement. It has a deep bite wound that needs cleaning. Chance, it's what am I supposed to do? It's disinfected. Why am I still infected? Bite, torso. You have a nasty bite? Yeah, I know. You don't expect any improvement. I don't understand. Okay, well, I just used it again and it went away. The messaging is a little misleading. I was a little confused by that. But I guess that's on me. That's my problem. That's not anyone else's problem. Anyway, yeah, so that should make us a lot more combat efficient. We're still quite encumbered on the torso, but I think this leather jacket has quite high encumbrance, coupled with the fact that we're wearing a backpack and binoculars, which conflict with the backpack. But it's what we've got, so we're going to continue looting. Got the bells chiming in the background. No big deal. Not a great excursion so far. Anyway, yeah, so there's a Discord that I've been poking my head in. And I don't know, when I was a teen, I really liked chat rooms. Like when I was like 12 or 13, I was really into chat rooms. I only had friends online back then. I didn't know, anyone in real life that liked me. So I only talked to people online and made a lot of friends that way. And then as I got older and started to live more in my actual life, I stopped visiting chat rooms. And I always figured, like, I have no idea what casing that is. I always figured that when I got back into society, I would have trouble making friends in real life, and I would just do it online. I would just talk to people online. I thought that would be satisfying to my, my social needs. I thought I could meet them online. And then, now that I've been online a fair bit, I don't know that that's true anymore. I don't think I could be satisfied with just knowing people through the internet. I think I need people to literally talk to with my voice in order to, which you can do on Discord, but like nobody does that unless you know each other. And it's like, I don't know, it just isn't as satisfying as it was when I was young. Yeah, can we just leave? Like, I'm tired of fighting things that, why are you so fast? Get out of here. I don't really know. We're hitting a lot of things, and there's nothing in this artsy building that we want anyway. So we're just going to bail on that. It does look like they got a second floor, which is new to me. I don't think I've seen them with a second floor. Just blow up and poison me. Go ahead. It also occurs to me I haven't been using my night vision goggles. I'm just a bad player. Would you fuck off, dude? Like, I don't want to deal with you. Take the MP3 player because we didn't bring one with us. Take the refillable lighter. We'll unload the cell phone. You both followed me all the way over here. Going to wear our night vision goggles. We're going to activate our night vision goggles so we can get a little bit more sight here instead of wandering around like an idiot and not being able to see things before we bump into them. Okay. I mean, there's one, but we're not worried about it. Was that a swimmer? It is a swimmer. What are you doing here? Head upstairs. Okay, a little upstairs cafe type area. A bar. That's fine. We'll take the liquor. Anything else? No snacks. What is this? Brownies and more wine. Well, I think we're good on alcohol. I even brought some alcohol with us just to have it on our person. There's a Z9 I really don't want to mess with. Where'd you guys come from? I was just up here. Okay, I don't know how you... I thought I gave you really terrible night vision. Whatever, that's fine. You head north. Yeah, definitely seeing an increase. It feels like, when I played a month or two ago, and I was first starting the channel, I don't remember hitting such high monster density. But in this playthrough, we've definitely seen a ton of zombies. And what someone suggested to me in the comments, which I forgot was an option, is to burn down a building to draw all of their attention. And then just basically let the building fire kill them off. And I forgot you could do that. I forgot that was a thing. That was a strategy that people do. In fact, you know what? We're going to burn this building down just for poops and giggles because I haven't really set anything on fire in a while. So we're going to start a little bit of a fire. I'm not currently on the most recent experimental. No. It's just a swimmer. So the current experimental, there were some changes to... We are poisoned. So we really didn't want to fight, but the Z9's going to get a hold of us, I think. See, it's still following us even though it can't see us anymore, but it's following very directly to where our position is. I guess that's scent. I don't know. It's a little irritating, if I'm being honest. I guess we'll take that for the Kevlar. I'm not really sure why it's not filthy. I guess because it's a dog, it's just a regular item. It's not a clothing item. I don't even remember what I was talking about. I'm just not such a good episode today. So we set the building on fire. The basic goal, right? It's at the relative outskirts of this town. The idea is that it would hopefully draw things from the neighboring area, and they would walk directly into the fire because zombies are dumb, and then they would burn up. And when zombies burn, they turn into zombie burned or charred or something like that. And they're basically very weak creatures that are easily killed. So, we got Monster Evolution going, so we would see a lot of shockers and maybe some of those technicians and things like that. And if they get burned up, they turn into a really basic level zombie that we can easily kill. Not to mention that some of them are just going to die in the fire. Some of them are going to, get collapsed under the rubble or whatever. And basically clear out the surrounding area a little bit, which would let us be a little more free in our movements and in our looting. Now, on the current experimental, they updated so that fire should no longer spread through non-flammable tiles. So, like concrete walls, I guess, would not burn or would burn at a different rate or something. Can we see the fire? Not really. Why don't we come... We'll come over here and we'll give it a little bit. The sun should be coming up soon, so we don't want to wait too much and risk getting spotted in the daylight. My nose itches. This building does not seem to be on fire. I mean, did I not set like 3 different fires? Hot air. That's not very impressive. How long does it take? 30 minutes. The sun is going to come up. Heard smash. Yes, let's stop because that should be the building collapsing. There we go. That's much more like what I was looking for. Now all that noise, all that light should draw some of these zombies away. Except for them because they will beeline right to me because of course they will. Look at that. 4 ferals. Go explore the fire, please. That's right. Head on down to the fire. They're not... I don't understand what they're doing. I mean, I'm not going to bash the AI in this game, but it isn't great. Particularly NPCs are pretty bad AI. But the monsters also can be pretty dumb sometimes. Wrench is a pretty good find, but we have the toolbox, which kind of negates some of its value. Big old empty house, because just like in real life, people love big empty rooms that have no furniture in them. Check out the basement. Covered in webs. Yeah, we're going to leave because F the spiders. We will pick up the multivitamin. We even eat a couple multivitamins. And we'll mark this house as explored. Really nothing of value there. Houses have very limited appeal to me at the moment. So we can't wait from this menu, so we can't keep eyes on them and see how they burn up. See, they walk into the fire. It doesn't seem to be doing anything to them, actually. Hot air. It's heavily injured. Okay, so she did die in the fire. Not really doing what I expected it to do. I thought it would be a lot more... get a lot more attention than that. Oh boy, a big empty house. Hooray, exactly what I was looking for. Another empty fucking house. I mean, I don't know what to do here. I guess we'll go up here. We're just going to chill out until the sun comes up. Not a great episode so far. Not very happy with this. I don't know how you feel about it. We're going to wait. Nope. We're going to wait just a half an hour until the sun comes up. Should be any time now. Okay. Turn off our amp goggles. We will remove our amp goggles. And so we should be able to see a lot more of the town. Kind of a weird layout here with empty space in the middle. Pizza parlor, butcher shop, pool, clothing, no. Police station could have some cool stuff, but we're probably not going to be able to get access to it. It would just likely trigger some security countermeasures. Our computer skill is 3. Probably not enough to hack a police security system. Botanical garden, no. Another butcher shop. So I do think we're going to continue. We're just going to drive across this empty space and park over here. Seems like what we're going to do. Not terribly exciting. But whatever. Yeah, just off my game, I guess. Feeling sick. You know, I don't want to make excuses. You know, my knee jerk is to be like, yeah, well, I always give crappy commentary, so what do you expect? But then I get people who are like, no, you so entertaining. It's really nice to hear you talk about blah, blah, blah. It's like, okay, well, maybe I'm not terrible. And then I have days like this where it's like, well, we're not at peak performance, I can tell you that. In fact, we're at the half-hour mark. Man, I accomplished nothing in this episode. We did nothing. That's disappointing. We set a fire, but it's like so far away now that it's not even going to do any good for us. Whatever. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode. I'll be back with more in the future, and I'll see you in the next one.